You got to throw it accurately, Cam. And I watched all of that game. The one ball he did try to throw deep was very inaccurate. I think there is reason for concern until we see otherwise, and hopefully we'll see otherwise tomorrow night.
I have no concerns. One, you got to understand that once you step between the whites in a situation like this, what Cam's been through this entire offseason, as Bruce Arians said, you have to have the mindset that the guy can make those plays. Not only as a defensive team, but also if you're on his team on the offensive side of the ball, you're thinking Cam Newton can make these plays. But then I had to do some research and had to look. And shout out to my man Andy, who does all the work. Jared Goff, Tom Brady. You know how many passes they threw over 20 yards last week in their wins? 3. Jimmy Garoppolo, who threw only 2 in his win, even though he didn't look tremendous. Drew Brees, Kirk Cousins, and Cam Newton only threw 1. The NFL today, man, it's a different animal. We still go with the stats with an archaic mindset. Did you push the ball down the field? You know what? There's a lot of great quarterbacks right now who are giving you the short pass, the long handoff. And Cam Newton, without the concern of injury in the shoulder, would just be in this category without question. So I'm with Cam.
I think there's always a concern, not that there's always a concern because of what his body has been through, that you're trying to manage him for the entirety of the season. One of the things Norv Turner has done has impressed upon him about the short passing game, getting into the hands of your playmakers early so that your playmakers can do the dirty work and you don't have to. So there's a mindset that has changed for Cam in that regard. I think the other thing is if you look at the NFL, and you're 100% right, we always talk about stretching people horizontally as well as vertically. One of the things that's happened in this league is every defensive coordinator will tell you, all right, first priority is stop the run. But then you put on the film, and you know what their first priority is? Is to stop the pass. You got linebackers that are bailing out, that are not reading play action, that are basically saying, go ahead and throw it underneath us, right? And we'll rally up and try to make a tackle. But they're giving you space underneath. You watch Tom Brady pick apart the Pittsburgh Steelers. How many throws do you think were more than 7 yards? I bet you I watched 20 throws that were under 7 yards.
Exactly.
That's what they do. So it's about accuracy, and it's about
getting it out quick.
But more importantly, putting it in a place accurately where the player that you're targeting can catch it and run with it.
Right, and that's why getting it out quick is important. Because if you give those linebackers time to settle where they are ready to move up and make a tackle, it's a problem. And so the problem with Cam, having watched that game, is that the reason why these questions are being asked is because you still have questions about his mechanics. To me, it looks like he's still winding up to throw the ball. It doesn't comes out of his hand beautifully. It's a tight spiral. It gets there with some zip. But I think his motion is still a bit of a wind-up. And I don't know if that's because of the shoulder. I don't know if it's because he's always had bad mechanics. But I just think I'm really excited about this Thursday's game. I'm trying to go to Cam Anonymous, but I'm going to be all in. It's Thursday. It's the only game. I can't do it. This ain't the week to kick the habit. So I want to see some proof that he can throw it downfield. He can get it out quick. And, again, they did a nice job with McCaffrey, and those guys made plays. But I still have questions about Cam.
I want you to enjoy that Thursday night game.
Yeah.
I want you to Casa Dragones, the 24 platter of wings, whatever. Let go of your confirmation bias. Everyone out there, let go of your confirmation bias. You guys know he's had injuries. You guys have injury concerns. So you walk into it now, and you're evaluating everything under the lens of injury. But the problem is, you're not understanding the new evidence, the new mindset. Cam Newton is just throwing the ball like all the good to great quarterbacks are doing it now. As you said, horizontally. You're throwing the ball right now for the long handoff, the short pass. That's the new game. Look, it's just a coincidence that his injury occurred last year, and now he's doing what Norv Turner wants him to do. But if you're acting like the injury is the reason, the cause of him throwing these short passes, that's not it. He's just in a new mind place.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.